And Matt Killam will be joining me as our host tonight. If you are not new, then you've already gone through and done our Menti, but I'm just going to roll through the instructions right in front of you right now. So you do need to have both Menti and Zoom up. So I need you to go to www.menti, and I need you to use the code 554991. You'll see it right up top on your screen right there. To watch, follow along on the Zoom webinar as on a separate device. You'll find the link in your email. Enter the username you gave at the registration. This is important for those prizes we'll be distributing straight to your house. There may even be a song included, so you're really going to want to use fast fingers on this to get up into the top for those prizes. The trivia questions will be followed by multiple choice options. Some questions are preceded by a photo. The faster you answer correctly, the more points you receive. Once you select an answer, you cannot change it. Now, the first 3 questions are scored. There are no wrong answers. These are just practice questions to get you folks rolling through to make sure everybody knows how to answer. Again, for those of you just joining us, we are going to start at 7 o'clock. I'm Shannon, joined by our host, Matt Killam. And if you're new, we need you to go to www.menti.com and use the code 554991. You cannot answer through Zoom. We do have a tech support team online right now with us. They are here to answer any questions you may have. So if you are having trouble with Menti or with Zoom, don't hesitate to use that chat box and let us know what's going on with you. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn things over to Matt Killam for just a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Shannon. It looks like I've been here the whole time. My picture is not showing up on my screen, which is the only reason I do this weekly. We've got 35 participants this evening. Pretty exciting. I assume not all of them are on house arrest, although it certainly would be an ideal time to be on house arrest for the last 75 days. What an exciting night for trivia. It is our second to last week. We had a big winner last week, White Oak, and as you know, these prizes, as you said, are big things. So it's a $100 gift certificate to Soup Restaurant downtown. It is a blanket with the Metroparks logo on it and a tumbler, which is a cup. So those of you who have been drinking from your hands before this, you have a big chance to be civilized. I'm thrilled to be the host with Shannon. I think we brought a fun night of entertainment last week. Just a couple news notes. We've got a list of sponsors here that I have to make mention of contractually. Greg's Puzzles, We've Never Been More Relevant, and Kirkland Sweatpants. We're here for you, and we're going to be here for you. I also want to thank My Dad's Tuxedo. It's a rental shop here in town. They only have one, and I've been wearing it for days now. So thank you, My Dad's Tuxedo. It does appear to be getting more snug every week, but that's sort of a different subject matter altogether. I do want to share with our audience that we are rated the #1 nature-based trivia shown at the Metroparks on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. So big news there. #1 in a very specific demographic, but nonetheless, #1 is great. We are broadcasting live from Brentwood Studios in our Brentwood Park system. Pretty exciting, thank you. This studio was built by Eagle Scouts last year, and it's finally come to fruition with a fresh coat of paint. We were happy to put that on display here. So it's 7 o'clock, Shannon. What do you say we get the wheels turning and start playing a little bit of Metroparks trivia here for Metroparks Trivia, as I just said.
I think we're all excited to get started.
All right.
Now what you're going to see popping up on your screen is actually going to be your avatars. So as you enter your name, remember it's the same one you registered with. As you enter your name into Menti, you're actually going to get an avatar assigned to you. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason to these avatars. So what you're going to see in front of you is a wedding ring, a ship. We also looks like, I don't know, maybe a puffer fish this evening. We have, I am definitely a big fan of the heart eye emoji. So here we go with that. We have a strawberry, a donut, and a penguin. So as you go through, make sure that you're keeping an eye on your avatar. Now those are going to display on our leaderboard. As you play, I'm going to remind you again, we need you to answer as quickly as possible. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. Right answers and quickest answers are going to get you to the top of the leaderboard, closest to that gift card, that beautiful picnic blanket and tumbler that Matt was talking about.
All right, Shannon, we're very close to starting here. Everybody make sure you get it in. And we've got our band playing behind us. They are sounding great tonight, as they always do. Thank you, Dave Zink Woodwind Quintet, playing from a park near you. What a beautiful accompaniment. It's like honey in those trombones.
Oh, it is magical.
All right, looks like we're just about to get started here. I hope everyone is entered in.
Now, I just want to quickly remind you that these next 3 questions you definitely need to answer no matter what the answer is. You have to score points on this one. It's just a practice run.
That's right. You can't get this wrong, folks. So get your answers in quickly. How many of our 60 Metroparks, how many of our Metroparks have you visited? Get those answers in. Practice using your fingers. Time is up. We've got a wide range here. 2 people just got started. We've got 7 people with 13 to 15 and 8 from 4 to 6. So a lot of work to be done in that space and plenty of time to visit your Metroparks. Next question. Again, these are just practice, so get your answers in so you get it in the habit. Which of the following is your favorite habitat to visit? Which of the following is your favorite habitat to visit? Woods, prairie, river, marsh, or sand dunes? No judgment here, folks. Just get your answers in. Remember, tech support is here for you if you need it. 11 of you answered woods. Just 1 of you answered prairies. 3 of you like sand dunes. How about that, Shannon?
I am a big fan of all the habitats.
How brave. Thank you, Shannon. Next question. Which of the following is your favorite native mammal? Which of your following is your favorite native mammal? A possum, coyote, mink, badger, deer, or fox?
I'm going to have to go with the mink, Matt. And what do you think?
I don't want to answer. I can't win the prize anyway. 9 for deer, 8 for possum, only 2 for fox and coyote. How about that? That is not how I thought that would settle out, Shannon. Let's check out that leaderboard, and then we'll start going for all the marbles.
Absolutely. So as you can see, the leaderboard is going to change, but go ahead. Everybody's got their 3,000 points. That's how we're going to start. So each question is going to be worth points depending on how quickly you get and if you get the right answer. So right now we have sassafras, we have yam yam coming in, we've got white oak, Mark from the park. Look at that. This is going to be quite the game. I have a feeling about that.
A lot of old friends and new friends also, Shan. This is pretty exciting. Jack Sikma from the old Milwaukee Bucks team is joining us, celebrity. Which of these is not a Toledo area mascot? Which one of these is not a Toledo area mascot? Glass City Gladys, Modana, Otis, or Spike? Not a mascot. 5 seconds left, folks. We're getting started here. We're gaining points. We're getting prizes. Whoa, 16 of you were right. All right. How about that? It's going to be a hot, contested battle off the rip.
Yeah, this is where the leaderboard is really going to start to change, Matt.
That's right. Next question. What natural feature of Northwest Ohio made it difficult to settle? What natural feature of Northwest Ohio made it difficult to settle, Shannon? The Maumee River, the Oak Openings region, the Great Black Swamp, or the unfortunate proximity to Michigan? How about that? A shot at our northern neighbor there. Could be Michigan. Answers in. 28 of you guessed the Oak Openings region. I hope that's not a staff member. We'll be deducting that from your pay. Next question. We're off and going here, Shane. People are looking for prizes. Metroparks Toledo's logo displays this leaf. Metroparks Toledo's logo displays this leaf. Okay, not a true-false question. Oak, Buckeye, sassafras, or maple? Everybody is in. Let's see this. Must have been an easy one. 25 of you said oak. 1 of you said sassafras. We're looking for oak. 45 of you are right on board here. Next question. We're off and rolling.
Here we go, Matt. Here's the leaderboard, and this is where we're going to start to see things shake up. All right, so we have Walking Tacos came in as the fastest. Mark L, White Oak in a hot third, and Householder 4. All right, remember, the quicker you answer correctly, the more points you get.
That's right. All right. Thank you, Shannon. What should you do if you are lost in the park? What should you do if you are lost in the park? Take a nap, start a signal fire, call a ranger, or climb a tree. I guess the answer to this is not panic.
Or cry.
That's right. Thank you, Shannon. I do both in the park almost daily. Take a nap. So we're all in. 25 of you said call a ranger. That's absolutely right. We've got one tree climber probably involved in one of our programs. Second question here. Let's keep going. Which of the Metroparks was acquired during the Great Depression and was once known as the Banklands? Great question, Shannon. Is it the Glass City? Is it Pearson? Is it Farnsworth? Or Manhattan Marsh? Which of the Metroparks was acquired during the Great Depression and was once known as the Banklands? Right.
That one was a tricky one. It got some people.
I did not know the answer to that, Shannon, and I still don't. We had a hotly contested battle. There's going to be some shifting on that leaderboard, folks. We are off and running. Next question. Which animal native to Ohio gets its name from porky mammal's nose? Which animal native to Ohio gets its name from a porky mammal's nose? Not easy to read, not easy to guess. Let's see who gets this right. The northern hand beetle, pig-nosed turtle, curly-tailed salamander, eastern hog-nosed snake. Again, it's divided here. 13 of you guessed right. Eastern hog-nosed snake.
And here we go for a little bit of trivia. The eastern hognose snakes are generally harmless, though they display several unusual defensive tactics when threatened. They puff up, hiss, and strike like a cobra, hence their nickname, Puff Adder. Flip onto their back and play dead. Tongue out, they sometimes regurgitate their food. How lovely. And they can defecate and smear themselves with a foul-smelling musk. Well, how about that for a lovely critter we have in our parks?
That's right. Sounds like a normal Thursday night to me, Shannon. Thank you. Next question. Back to the leaderboard. Let's see how
leaderboard. All right, and we have Mark L coming in hot with, oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. White Oak takes over. Smitty22, Mark L, Steph Helton, Yam Yam, Dana Killam, and there we are. That is really shifting around, Matt. We have quite a game on our hands.
And a lot of points. That must be a pretty knowledgeable group. Dana Killam, you will not be eligible for a prize. R.A. Stranahan, the original owner of the Manor House, co-founded what company? Tony Pacos, Owens Corning, Libby Glass, or Champion Spark Plug. R.A. Stranahan, the original owner of the Manor House. What company would be fun? 5 seconds left. Let's get those answers in, folks. 24 of you got it right. Champion Spark Plug, potentially a layup for this educated group, Shannon. We're going to have some leaders with a lot of points here. How about that band? Which of these amenities is not
I hope everybody is grouping.
Ice skating ribbon, roller coaster, paddlecraft dock, or camping. Which of these amenities is not planned to be at the new Glass City Metropark? Six of you guessed correct. That's right. Ice skating ribbon. I think one of those is in your future. iPad craft dock. One of those I think might be in your future. Great question and certainly something to be excited about. Let's get that next question in. All right. Which Rails to Trails project was named after a sleeping cat symbol used by Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad Company? Which Rails to Trails project was named after a sleeping cat symbol used by the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad Company? Hope that picture helps, folks. Shannon has been taking all these pictures. If it's arts or snakes, she is an artist, folks. Chesapeake Circle Trail, Wabash Cannonball Trail, University Parks Trail, or TMACOG. What does TMACOG stand for, folks? We're going to learn tonight. That's all we can do. 17 of you guessed the right answer. One of you said Timotog. I don't blame you for being confused by that. Next question.
Nope, we've got our leaderboard. I can't wait to see how this is shaking out. All right, we have White Oak coming in at the fastest. We have Mark L coming in second, Smitty22, Yam Yam, Native Plains Are Us, and Doodle Mania. Come on, guys. The quicker you get those answers in, the more points you get.
That's right, Shannon. But the truth is, we're all having fun here tonight, so we're all winners, with the exception of the people who aren't going to win. About how long ago did a warm, clear, shallow ocean cover Northwest Ohio? 100 years? 400,000 years, 100 million years, or 400 million years? All right. Great trivia question. Let's see who knows the answer. Time is up. 16 of you guessed 100 million years, and 16 of you are wrong. You know what that means, Shannon? We are going to have a shift on that leaderboard. This is going to be a hotly contested battle tonight, folks. We've got a lot of people wanting a cup. We've got people who need blankets. We've got people who want a gift certificate to a downtown restaurant. When water temperatures are at or below 60 degrees Fahrenheit, paddlers should wear what? 60 degrees Fahrenheit, folks. What does that mean? I don't know how to cover it. I hope you do. Cotton sweatshirt, dry suit, wetsuit, Matt Killam's tuxedo. It is well above 60 degrees Fahrenheit in this, my tuxedo, folks. I can assure you of that. 21 of you guessed correct, and so did 4 of you. We were going to take 2 answers tonight, folks. 2 of you guessed Matt Killam's tuxedos. You will not be eligible for a prize, but we will be coming to your house tonight. Next question. At which Maumee River Metropark can you rent kayaks on weekends? A timely question, Shannon. Farnsworth, Providence, Pearson, Oak Openings, Preserve. At which Maumee River Metropark can you rent kayaks on weekends? I feel like you might have a factoid coming, Shannon. Time to get outside, folks. 20 of you guessed it correctly. All right.
All right, so we do have some concessions where you can rent kayaks. We have a Farnsworth kayak concession area where you can paddle the beautiful Maumee River. Now, this one says it's open Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day, but I do want to give you a caution, as it says below, when river conditions allow. Unfortunately, folks, we are at flood stages for our river, so you're going to see flooding at Providence, Farnsworth. So right now, we will have kayak rentals down at Howard's Marsh. That is where we will be renting. Once the river levels recede, we will be opening up those Farnsworth kayak concessions. So make sure you check Metroparks Toledo for your most up-to-date information. Rentals are normally open Friday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. The last boat out is at 5 p.m. Single and tandem kayaks available.
That's right. All right, thank you, Shannon. Back to the leaderboard. Let's see how we are doing.
Now I'm surprised. We don't have much of a shift in that leaderboard. We still have White Oak coming in at the fastest. We've got Mark L coming in second, Smitty22, Yam Yam, and Steph Helton. Walking Tacos, though, I think that's the first I've seen them coming in at the leaderboard. So looking good, folks. Keep playing, keep following through with us.
Which of these is a common nickname for Toledo? Frogtown, Glass City, the 419, or Oak, capital of Ohio. Which of these is a common nickname for Toledo? Come on, Food Talk. One of our only food-related names. 22 of you said Glass City. 22 of you are right. 6 of you are right for Frogtown, and we would have taken the 419. All right, next question. What is a state tree of Ohio? One of the earliest to bloom each spring. What is a state tree of Ohio? Is it the buckeye? Is it the pine? Is it the hickory? Or is it hackberry? 5 seconds left, folks. Let's get those answers in. This one should be a softball. This should help you climb up the leaderboard. This should get you a blanket or a cup if you need one. 27 of you are correct. Looks like a lot of tumblers can be passed out. Feel free to take those cups down to the river and help us bail water so we can kayak. This small tree has a display of yellow flowers starting in October. This small tree has a display of yellow flowers starting in October. All right, this would be a tough one for me, Shannon. That picture would not have helped. This small tree is a display of yellow flowers starting in October. I don't know the answer to this. I hope I do after this, Shannon. We're learning, that's all we can do. Dogwood, witch hazel, truffula, or viburnum. 5 seconds left. Do you know the answer to this one, Shannon?
I do. This is a fun one.
All right, we've got a bunch of answers in across the board. We've got 14 people right. We've got more than that wrong. We are going to have some shifting in the leaderboard. Next question. We're halfway home, Shannon.
Through. I hope at this
That's
point in time, folks, we want you all to keep playing and enjoying your game.
I'm sorry, Shannon, for stepping on you. I can't stop the excitement here. We're halfway home. That's a beautiful picture outside your house there. Thanks for sharing with the group.
You're welcome. All right, look at that. We have White Oak coming in the fastest. Mark L, Smitty22, Yam Yam, Walking Tacos. Nice job. Steph Helton coming in, and Mark from the park. Very good. We do have some shifting there, so there's still an opportunity. We're only halfway through. You can still climb that board.
That's right. White Oak won last week, folks. Give him a run for his money. We've got some progressive prizes to win. Don't make it a layup for him. What does SUP stand for? What does SUP stand for? Stunning urban parks, sitting under pines, standing up periodically, which I do, standing up paddleboard. This is kind of a hard one if you're not an outdoor adventurist, but put your best guess in, folks. Make a run at White Oak. Let's see if we can get a new winner this week. 25 of you are correct. Stand-up paddleboarding. I'll tell you what, new to me once I started with the park system, Shannon, it is a fun activity we offer here. Next
we
question.
Should say thank you to the 3 who said stunning urban parks. So.
Absolutely. It doesn't win you anything, but certainly a charming answer. Deer are the healthiest when there are 50 to 25 per square mile. How many deer per square mile are found at Sidecut? Deer are the healthiest when there are 15 to 25 deer per square mile. How many deer per square mile are found at Sidecut? Wide range of answers. 119 is the answer. 119. Next question. How about that band? Which Metropark located in the important oak openings region will grow by more than 200 acres this year? We've got a park growing, folks, by 200 acres. Which one is it? Oak Openings Preserve, C4, Wildwood Preserve, or Westlands? 5 seconds left. We're making a run for the leaderboard here. This one should be a layup. Uh-oh, we got some 14 people against wrong, 10 people were right. We're going to have a shift in the board. I can feel it. We've got people hunting down White Oak. We've got people who need a blanket.
Secor will expand to 839 acres, making it the 3rd largest metro park. This will create over 3 miles of new trails, plant 50,000 new trees, restore 160 acres of high-quality wetlands along Prairie Ditch, and it will improve water quality flowing into 10 Mile Creek, an impaired stream. We are very lucky to get that property to help add to the Oak Openings region, one of the globally rare areas.
Absolutely, Shannon. Thank you.
And we're back to our leaderboard. All right, we have White Oak coming in first. Mark L, Smitty22, Yam Yams, Walking Tacos, Steph Helton, Mark from the park, and Bad at Trivia. I am a fan of that name.
All right, White Oak is starting to separate a little bit. Let's see if people can catch up. Next question. Get them in fast, folks. That will get you the most points. Before going for a mountain bike ride, you notice the trails are wet and muddy. What should you do? Ride anyway. Mud is fun. Ride on paved or gravel paths until things dry. Practice your manual wheelie to keep one wheel clean. Make a mud angel. All fairly good advice, but which one is the right one, people? Let's get those answers in. 19 of you are right. We had 10 people guess the other one. It was in White Oak. Are people making a run at the leaderboard? It's hard to say. Next question. The 466 participants logged 12,961 miles. What is the equivalent to? How far Matt Killam's wife moved away, battling the circumference of Lake Erie, hiking the Appalachian Trail 6 times, biking the entire Wabash Cannonball Trail. I'll tell you, several one of these are probably accurate. Get your in. 2 of you answered correctly, or I'm sorry, incorrectly. 14 of you answered correctly. Hiking the Appalachian Trail 6 times. What a feat. Thank you for participating in that, folks. Thank you for the wellness. Thank you, Metroparks, for delivering.
And that was actually the trail challenge that we were talking about. So that program is starting to ramp up. So we're looking at a new trail challenge, which will begin in June and run for an entire year. You can choose to hike, bike, paddle, run, or a combination of them all. We are proud to support wellness with fun and exciting rewards as you reach your mile goals. For more information, visit metroparkstoledo.com and hit those trails this year. Be a part of our trail challenge and see if we can't do the Appalachian Trail 7 times.
All right, thank you, Shannon. What is the name of the volunteer group who walks the trails, answer visitors' questions, and alerts park rangers of potential issues? What is the name of the volunteer group who walk the trails? We never let those people inside, folks. We make them stand outside in the winter, and we are lucky to have them. What is the name of that group? Volunteer Trail Patrol, Trail Tattletales, Trail Ambassadors, or Paw Patrol? Several of these things will be across my life right now. 5 seconds left. Volunteer Trail Patrol. Is it Paw Patrol? 17 of you put Volunteer Trail Patrol, 17 of you are right. Depending how fast you get those answers in, you might get more points. We're going to run the leaderboard, folks. We've got food, we've got blankets, we've got cups up for grabs.
And here we are, back to the leaderboard. Oh, we did have a movement with Yam Yam coming in 3rd. So we have White Oak still taking the lead, Mark L in a strong 2nd. But Yam Yam, you are coming in close, giving Mark a run for his money. Smitty 22, not far behind. We still have a game, folks.
All right. We're coming to the tail end here, Shannon. Things are getting pretty heated. On average, how many gallons of sap from a sugar maple tree does it take to make 1 gallon of maple syrup? I practiced it this weekend so I can verify this. 1 gallon, 10 gallons, 40 gallons, or 100 gallons. We are incapable of converting this into the metric system, folks. I hope that does not confuse our Canadian players. This is an international game. This is for everybody with the exception of the Canadians. 1 gallon, 10 gallons, it is 40 gallons. That's the correct answer. Someone guessed 100 gallons. Can you imagine that being right? That would take a lot of tumblers, Shannon. A lot of tumblers indeed. Next question. Which of these animals sing their names? We've got singing animals. Spring peeper, American robin, whip-poor-will, or katydid. Which of these animals sing their names? We've got animal-related questions, folks. Unlike the zoo trivia, which is all about animals, we've got a diverse group of animals and questions here, folks. Get those answers in. Whip-poor-will, 17. All right, that was a hard one for me, Shannon, but not hard for those 17. One American robin guessed right. A fan of Red Robin restaurants, I'm sure. Next question. All right. Isotelus, a species of trilobite, is Ohio State fossil. What type of organism is this? Ohio State fossil. Turns out not my dad, folks. That is a tough trivia question for you. Isotelus, a species of trilobite, is Ohio State's fossil. What type of organism is it? A mammal, a fern, a marine invertebrate, or an alien? I hope no one guesses alien. I'm not giving the answers away, folks, but if you guess alien, we will be coming to your house and dropping off books tonight. Time is up. 25 of you guessed correctly. Marine invertebrate, not easy to say, but easy to know. 25 of you were right. I hope you get those answers in fast. We're making a run at White Oak.
And here we go. Here's our leaderboard. All right, so we have White Oak, Mark L, Yam Yam. Oh, look at that, Steph Helton taking the place of Smitty 22. Mark from the park creeping up. So we still have a game. It looks like we've got Steph Helton, Yam Yam, and Mark L. If you guys keep punching in fast, we'll see some changes in the leaderboard.
That's right. I'm not sure if people are getting White Oak to go ahead because he's got a cop there, but we've got to keep making a run at it, folks. Which Maumee River Island owned by Metroparks has tent camping and an overnight cabin available for reservation? Another timely question, folks. These overnights are coming back online here for you to enjoy. Missionary Island, Bluegrass Island, Granger Island, or Butler Island? Time is up. Answers are in. 21 of you are right. Missionary Island for 2. 6 for bluegrass, not correct answer, but Granger Island for 21. It's probably underwater currently, or at least some of it. So we will be enjoying it as soon as we can. Most of the bedrock in Northwest Ohio is limestone. Limestone is formed where? The fire of Mount Doom, warm shallow seas, large deep lakes, exclusively under citrus plantations. That's a wide variety of answers, folks. Which one is the right one? You've got 5 seconds left.
I'm guessing the fire of Mount Doom, Matt.
That would be a great answer. Warm, shallow seas is right. We've got 13 people guessing correctly. There's going to be a shift there. I can feel it. Is it still White Oak? Is Yam Yam still making a run? Let's find out who's winning. The total number of visits to the 16 Metroparks surpassed 5 million last year. Which park had the most visits? Sidecut, Oak Openings Preserve, Pearson, or Wildwood? 16 Metroparks, 5 million visits, a staggering figure. Which one had the most, Shannon? Let's see if people got it right. 25 of you were dead on. 1 said Pearson, 2 said Oak Openings. Clearly those 3 people go there and feel like there's an overwhelming amount of people around them. But Wildwood is the answer. I think you've got more facts.
I do. So we at Metroparks offer clean, safe, natural spaces for all of our visitors to enjoy. However, some parks also offer more crowds than others. When the weather is nice, avoid crowds by exploring our less busy parks. If you're a fan of Wildwood, head on down to Secor. It's only 7 miles down on Central. If you like Oak Openings, give West Winds a try. We have the Juliet Gordon Low Girl Scout Trail, the first in the nation. If you're a fan of Sidecut, come on over to Fallen Timbers. It's a beautiful park, folks, and you'll learn a lot of history. If you like Pearson, head on over to Middle Grounds. We have some beautiful views of the river there.
Thank you, Shannon. That's right. You can also go earlier. What else are you doing with your time?
Me, I'm going to Middle Grounds. All right, we have White Oak coming in the fastest, Mark L, then Yam Yam, and look at that. We have Mark from the park creeping up. Walking Tacos, Smitty22, and Steph Hilton. Look at that, a change in the leaderboard.
The Volunteer Canal Boat at Providence is operated by two-mule power. What are the mules' names? The Volunteer Canal Boat at Providence is operated by two-mule power. What are the mules' names? Shaggy and Scooby, Molly and Sally, Tom and Jerry, Barney and Biff. It could be any of these folks, but which ones are the right ones? 25 of you are absolutely dead on. Molly and Sally are their names. They're taking the year off, folks. They're going to Barbados. They deserve it. They're working hard. These U-shaped bodies of water that form creek erosion and deposition are called what? Floodplains, Great Plains, cow horns, oxbows. I'd read that question again, folks, but I'm not sure I'm pronouncing all the words right. Is the answer floodplains, Great Plains, cow horns, or oxbows? Get those answers in. Let's see what you got. 19 of you guessed correctly. How about that? That might have been a softball for some. That's new information to me. We've come to the final conclusion question here. Let's see, all the marbles, a beautiful picture behind there of, I don't know if that's a mule or bird.
That's a Baltimore Oriole, Matt, and a beautiful one at that.
How about that? Final question for all the marbles. Get this in quick. This star-shaped organism is commonly found in the sandy soils of the Oak Openings region. What is it? This star-shaped organism, what is its name? Sea star fungus, lone star fungus, earth star fungus, and star is born fungus. Well, it's a fungus for sure, folks. One of my specialties. What is the right answer? Let's find out who's won. Is it White Oak for 2 weeks in a row, or is there a new champion? We're about to find out. 13 of you guessed earth star fungus, 13 of you are correct. It's hard to understand, and I know fungus.
Here's our final leaderboard. Oh, and look at that. White Oak comes in first, but we also have Mark L and Mark from the park. So you folks are actually going to be getting your prizes delivered to your home, and we will be sending you a song saying how great you are. Congratulations, White Oak, Mark L, and Mark from the park.
All right, thanks you all for playing. We'll be back next week, 7 o'clock for our final game of trivia. Join us. I hope you had fun. We sure did. Thank you, Shannon. Great job. It's great to host with you. And we'll see you all in a week.